it's actually fun to think what would be the perfect ratio. Especially coming from having been an early PA when there were hardly any of us. And then you think about in Australia right now, there's one of the reasons things are slow is there isn't a critical mass. There's only about 40 PAs in Australia. That's hard to get anybody very excited about that. It's just from a policy point of view, it's not a good use of government's time. Actually, the government's starting to speak about this differently, which I find, and of course, that's partly because there's a lot of PAs and NPs that have raised hell about this, but we don't have to talk about that. But anyway, they would say that, you know, how many doctors, and we have a doctor shortage, and we would say, it's not so simple. You don't just have a doctor shortage, you have also, because if that's what you're saying, then that implies that that's the only solution. So different health workforce people are now beginning to talk about this differently, particularly as there are more PAs and more NPs. I actually think that the perfect ratio is 1 PA or NP to every doctor. And if things would be about right, if that was, and I think patients would get good care, the cost would go down, and it would go much more with sort of the Toyota lean technology, the right person doing the right job at the right time at the right place, you know? And if I had said that, you know, early in my career, I would have been shot by the nearest somebody, but